Yeah, one of the things I struggled with when I started teaching at Liberal Arts College here in the US was there wasn't a text that was at the introductory level that did a good job with eukaryotic genetics and also bacterial genetics. And so you usually had to pick one and then sort of do the rest yourself. And these are compartmentalized in the ideas of certain instructors, but they're not in the fields of biology. Eukaryotic geneticists use E. coli as a model all the time, and so it's really important for students not to have these packaged into boxes. And so when we were teaching this as a group, we tried to make sure that we use illustrative examples from all kingdoms and all areas of biology, and this is something that we try to thread through the book. So there isn't a bacterial genetics chapter or an evolutionary genetics chapter or that kind of thing. Everything is integrated throughout the book.
We have a chapter that covers the topics that are traditional bacterial genetics topics, but they're covered in the context of evolutionary principles, genomic principles. It has the things that would be in any other introductory genetics book, but it's in a different framework. Same with the evolutionary principles. It's not a population genetics. We have a chapter called Population Genetics, but population genetics concepts begin in the first chapter and they go the whole way through. So it's not like they're segregated into individual chapters, which allows a student to go through and say, I never had bacterial genetics, I never had population genetics. They'll get at least some of it no matter what chapter they get, or almost every chapter.
And I think we all feel it's important that students understand that they are all related topics. That you could, of course, choose to teach them very separately, but there is a deeper knowledge that comes from understanding how these topics do relate to one another. So we have been very deliberate in trying to integrate across the different kind of traditional areas of biology, whilst keeping all the traditional content that an instructor might be looking for in a genetics course. Mm-hmm.